Be getting started in just a minute or two here. These electric student sections are definitely going to play a factor. It appears that the Crusaders will start as the kicking team for today's game. Kicking off to number 13, Birchall Tracy, the junior for the Lakers. Austin Daniel for the opening kick, sorry. This wind is definitely going to play a factor today, already blowing the ball off of the tee. We're waiting on a call from the ref now. Austin Daniel, and we're underway here on Tulay Field. Whistle gone and the play called dead. I believe a violation on the kicking team already won't back him up, but he will have to re-kick. Not sure what kind of violation you get to just re-kick it but not back up. I'm unsure. Here's Daniel for the third go-around. Now we're underway. A rolling kick makes it all the way back to Tracy at about the 25-yard line. Tries to find the middle. A big hit comes in from a handful of Crusaders. Finn Rensing got a piece of it. A few other guys as well. And the Lakers will start their opening drive around the 34-yard line.
Good start for our special teams. Kid got rocked pretty good right there.
Yeah, we've had pretty consistent special teams this whole season. We've seen Landon Blue, Lamar West have some great returns, along with other guys as well. Not just those two, but especially on this defense, we've seen great job containing and not giving up too many yards now. Lakers will start the first drive. Joey Keller at the quarterback position. Star running back Alonzo Wallace alone in the backfield. Snap goes straight back, handoff to Wallace, straight up the middle, finds a gap. Taken down by Bargansky and West, gain of 8 yards.
Yeah, he didn't get touched until maybe 5 or 6 yards downfield.
Yeah, the Crusader defense definitely has been able to pride themselves with a great run defense so far this season. We've seen some great running backs on other teams just kind of get shut down, and hopefully the Crusaders can do the same thing today. Now split receivers, 2 on either side of the ball. Man in motion, handoff to Wallace yet again. Going right, picks up the first down. A great tackle made from West. And the Lakers move the chains early. We've seen 2 handoffs to Wallace in a row. He's been their main running back this season. 3 touchdowns on the season in 10 competitions. Wallace yet again. Great tackle made this time to deny really any yards. Taken down by number 6 for the Crusaders, Hayden Myers.
Yeah, that's the key. I think if we get first down stops and make BL throw, I think we're going to be in good shape. We just need to shore up that run defense.
Yeah, gain of 1 last play, and I think if we do establish this rushing defense, force Lakers to pass like you just said, obviously with this wind and all, I believe we'll have a good shot at it. Number 1 in motion yet again, that's Max Sweeney over to the left side. Nearly intercepted by Justice Lasser. Kind of a failed looking screen pass. Lakers are calling for a flag, don't really get it. And some early sparks of energy from the Crusaders.
Yeah, that looked like we knew that was coming. Diagnosed that immediately. That was good defense.
Yeah, it looks like that Lakers play kind of fumbled or crumpled, I guess, before it even really got going. Man wasn't entirely looking at the ball when the screen pass came towards him.
Yeah, this is where we want BL, 3rd and long situations.
Third and 9 from the 46, from their own 46. The Lakers appears to be quarterback directly under center, 2 backs in the backfield. Crusaders crowd in the box. Handoff to Wallace. That's Barganski who's all over it.
He diagnosed that play and shot out like a cannon to make that play. That's got to tell you something. BL's running the ball in 3rd and long. About how they feel about their passing game, maybe.
Yeah, I believe number 2, Colt Erdos for the Lakers, injured, and he was their kind of star wide receiver, has had numerous yards. That I believe that punt's going to get pinned down way back there, pinned at the 1-yard line. An incredible punt from the Lakers. But yeah, as I was saying, Colt Erdos, number 2, out with a foot injury of sorts. The junior has had almost 600 yards this season and 6 touchdowns, so he's definitely been a threat to every team in this B conference, and I think the Crusaders got a little bit lucky in some way to not have to deal with him today.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we saw something in film that we thought we could maybe block a punt. To not have anybody back there really hurt us. It just flipped the field position, so we're going to be starting in the hole.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't be surprised to see it get into the hands of West here on the 1-yard line now. 1st and 10, Crusaders will start their first drive. Trips to the offensive left side. Cooper all by himself on the right. Quick handoff to West up the middle. Picks up a few yards, about 5 on the play.
It's been a blast watching him all year. So electric, quick in the hole, 1 step and really hits the hole hard.
For sure, West, 6 overall touchdowns this season. We saw the short package put together with, featuring West just a few minutes ago. But he really has been this go-to option, especially on the ground. But he's super reliable in the backfield, and he's been able to bail the Crusaders out of a few games now. Couldn't handoff to West, didn't get too far, only about a yard or 2, and now it will be 3rd and 4 for the Crusaders.
Yeah, Livingston's got to be careful here. Pinned down in his own end zone. Maybe get him rolling out a little bit with a run, pass option, but something safe.
Yeah, I don't want to risk anything that would come back to bite him now. 2 men in the backfield, Blue straight behind Livingston. It's a low snap, kind of fumbled around a little bit. Livingston picks it up for himself, tries to find a gap up the middle. No gain. Now punt squad will come out in a unsuccessful first drive for both teams, really. will be number 20, Howdy Calhoun, the sophomore, on the punt. It's actually a great punt from Howdy, goes straight over. That's number 3, Cooper Monroe's head. Picks it straight up, gets back past the 50. And definitely a great net, about 40-yard punt there.
Special teams needs to break down a little sooner right there and try to contain that. He got outside a little bit, for another 8 to 10 yards after a phenomenal punt.
Yeah, definitely no jitters today for Howdy Calhoun. You see that a lot, especially high school guys get worked up over obviously a big game like this, but definitely important for the Crusaders. Just keep their composure today. Quarterback takes it straight back, handoff to Wallace yet again. That's Bobby Cunningham.
He looked pretty angry on that play.
Yeah, great tackle for loss for Bobby Cunningham. Now 2nd and 12 for the Lakers. It would be great to force them to throw the ball here.
Again, that stat on first down and the yards that BL gets is going to be a key stat here.
Appears to be tight end in this formation. 2 receivers on the left side of the ball. Little mix-up. Cooper Monroe ends up with it. Still on his feet. Unsure if the first down is made, but some questionable Crusader defense.
Yeah, we got a wrap there and tackle, and that obviously was the issue there.
Yeah, we'll be 3rd and 1. Definitely thought Jones was going to make the tackle. Just a great move from Monroe. Spins, gets around him. Got to give it to him there. Four receivers out now yet again. 2 on either side of the ball. Keller takes it straight back, handoff over to the right side for Wallace. A decent tackle made, but the first down is converted.
Be interesting to see how the wind plays a factor in the kicking game if BL needs to do that.
Now, appears to be 3 men in the backfield. Handoff to Wallace, straight up the gut. Got more than I expected him to, about 5 yards straight up the middle.
Yeah, these backs from BL run hard, and they're getting some after contact yards here.
Yeah, we just need to see a little bit of a bend, don't break rush defense. Just don't give up anything huge for now. I mean, the 5 yards isn't preferable, but now Keller under center, 2 men in the backfield yet again. Number 34, don't know his name right now, run. Gain of about 2. That's number 34, Blake Griffith. Not normally marked for offense, must be making an appearance this game, the junior.
Big 3rd down here for the Crusaders. Trying to lock in. It looks like they're loading up the box with 8 guys.
For sure. Now a huge play. 3rd and 5 for the Lakers. Handoff. That's Wallace. Picks up the first down. Taken down by, I believe, number 9 for the Crusaders, Will Cole.
I think there's going to be a very small number of possessions in this game because both teams are running the ball. You're already down to 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. And so offensive possessions, I think, are going to be at a premium this afternoon.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely chewing up the clock a good bit here. Crusaders aren't going to have that much time left in the first quarter. Not too big of a deal now. 2 men. Backfield yet again. And hand off to Wallace, looking over the right side. Great tackle made. That's number 55, Johnny Miles on the tackle. His, I believe, 24th tackle of the season.
Yeah, the end did a great job containing, and then Johnny came in and cleaned it up. So that was really good disciplined team defense right there.
Will be 2nd and 11 now for the Lakers. Five receivers out, trips to the offensive right side. See how the Crusaders respond, finds the completion, breaks one tackle, flags down all over the place. Looked like the Crusaders knew what was gonna happen. They bit, and then the Lakers just kind of waited him out. Not sure if that man didn't get past the first down marker, but see what the flags have to hold.
Yeah, the refs are going to get their steps in today because the flags are flying about 100 feet at a time. I mean, it is windy down there.
Yeah, this guy threw the flag from this close sideline, landed in like the middle of the field. I've never seen that before. Holding on to the Lakers is the call. That will push them back, way back. I believe it will be. Yeah, 2nd and 16.
Penalties in particular to BL are going to be tough because if they're not playing ahead of the sticks, it's going to be an issue. And when you run the ball and depend on the run, you have holding penalties. They are drive killers.
For sure, that play kind of relied on some great blocking. Obviously, one Laker picked up a holding call, multiple maybe. Now trips to the offensive right side. Yet again, just Wallace by himself in the backfield. Play called dead and flags down. Not sure if it was, don't believe it was prior to the snap. It was right on the snap. We'll be going the other way yet again. Way back now. 2nd and 21 for the Lakers. Just can't even get a snap with the ball.
Yeah, I'd really kind of press these receivers now and try to tune up the quarterback, put some heat on him and see how he responds to it.
Yeah, it looks like the same formation, same lineup for the Lakers. Takes it straight back. Keller airs one way downfield. Well out of bounds. Some nice coverage by number 3, Landon Blue, on the far sideline.
Yeah, not sure I'd be going in Landon Blue's direction. But it is what it is. Great job by Landon.
Yeah, not looking great for the Lakers this drive. I mean, we're looking good at first now, just racking up the penalties. 3rd and 21. Trips to the offensive left side. Blue is alone in coverage on the far side. Fake handoff. Keller scrambles outside the pocket. Throw way downfield. Not too threatening. And the Lakers, I believe, will be punting the ball. Tough punt, though.
Yeah, there's nothing there. I mean, Landon, again, same route. You see that twice in a row. Landon's going to figure that out really quick. Looks like they're attempting a field goal here.
Yeah, I saw their kicker in practice actually hit like a 40-yarder. Obviously, this probably not. You got to be optimistic, but Landon Blue is deep for Honestly, I got to give it to him. That nearly had the distance. That was dangerous. Made it out of bounds, just a few yards short and a few yards right, I believe.
And that was a heck of an effort. I question whether or not that was a good decision, and before he kicked it, because now you give the Crusaders better field position. They had a chance to pin St. Paul's down in there again and chose not to. But a great effort by that young man.
He definitely appears to be a great kicker. Anyway, the Crusaders now on the 20-yard line. It would have been a very tough punt to get him down. Obviously, only with about 40 yards to punt. Got to be careful going out the back, but nevertheless, Crusaders will start their second drive from their own 20. About 1:30 in the first quarter. 2 men in the backfield. That's Blue and West. Livingston takes it straight back, handoff to Blue up the gut. Got a blocker for him.
He's gone. See ya.
Breaks through. Landon Blue inside the 30. The 20. Forced out of bounds finally around the 17-yard line. Incredible. Incredible from Landon Blue.
What a block. Great job by the offensive line. And Landon was gone. That was a great effort by Boys Latin player, I think it's Emmett Donahoe. Really good hustle by him to not give up on the play.
Yeah, as soon as that run started, I saw he had that middle, straight up the middle for free. Didn't even get touched, really. Found this close sideline, turned on the Jets, and he was gone. Now, Crusaders on the 21-yard line, knocking on the door of the red zone early, trips to the offensive left side, just West in the backfield. Fake handoff, throws the look to be the screen pass towards Jackson Angelo Bartlett, just high and incomplete.
That was a good call. I mean, it was set up perfectly. Just got to execute. He had a lot of room over there.
Yeah, if those, I didn't see who exactly it was. No, I believe Aiden Gilmer and one more guy. If they hit their blocks, would have been a well drawn up play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 21. Would be huge to move the chains here. Have 4 shots towards the end zone. 5 receivers out. West at the wide receiver position. Trips to the offensive right side. Livingston drops straight back. Whistle blows and the play called dead. False start onto the Crusaders. Will be 2nd and 15 from, I believe, the 26-yard line.
Seems that we're shooting ourselves in the foot here a little bit. Same thing that BL did. Need to play disciplined, good football, and take care of business here on this drive.
Two receivers on either side. Handoff straight up the middle from West. Picks up a few, but not many now. 3rd and 11, I believe it will be.
I think that's a good call. Fans might be a little bit disheartened by running the ball 2nd and long, but now that gets you in a position for 3rd down to manage it a little bit better, shorter yards at 3rd and 11. Maybe we can get Coop up top here for a pass. That's really our best offense sometimes. He's got a serious height advantage in his matchup, but they are rolling a safety, it looks like, over that way.
Yeah, first trip to the offensive right side. Cooper been pretty quiet today, but Livingston looking left early. Says no, out of the pocket now, right side. Throw complete to Angelo Bartlett. Down on the 2-yard line, incredible look from Livingston.
What a grab, too, and he had Cooper on a slant as well. So guys are running free in the secondary, which is a good sign.
Yeah, gave it enough time, and a bunch of guys able to lose their man. Now only 17 seconds. Not sure if the Crusaders, don't have to snap the ball. They might not now. 1st and goal from the 4. Might Yeah, I don't think they're going to get this ball snapped in time. They do. Hand off to West. It's touchdown, Crusaders.
That was interesting because I didn't think they got that play off in time, but they gave it to them. Great job by the line. Way to go, Crusaders.
Crusaders throw the first punch in this historic rival game. Take the early lead 6-0. Now Quinn Clark for the 7th to end the quarter.
Well, I was trying to wait. That's when I started watching it. So I'll try to watch him as much as I can. Maybe get some of the calls.
Kicks up, and it's good. Crusaders take the 7-0 lead here on Tulai Field, and that will conclude our first quarter. I'm going to send it down to the sideline for Ashton Seaman, our side.
Rum in blue. That play was really set up by a big Lamar West 55-yard run. In the second quarter, the Crusaders need to be better in the possession battle as BL outscores them in plays and the possession time. Now back to the booth as we get into the second quarter.
And we're back. A quick turnaround. It will be the Crusaders punch one in with Lamar West. Got to say, it was exactly what I was expecting. Whistle blown yet again on the kickoff. I believe the football fell over. This wind is crazy, man.
Austin Daniels having trouble.
Here it is, that bouncing kick we saw. Flag down. Flag as soon as the ball was kicked. Unsure the who or what yet. Will be flag against the Lakers. Crusaders will get a nice boost up the field. Might just need a holder here. Shout out Liam Bargansky. This low rolling kick we saw earlier today. Finally grab it around the 28. Finds a gap up the middle. Tackle made by, that's number 14, Aiden Gilmer for the Crusaders.
Yeah, nice run by Paxton Randall there. Give the Lakers good field position.
Lakers will start the opening drive of the second quarter from their own 43-yard line.
I'm guessing we're really going to load up the box here again, get him behind the sticks, second and third long situations.
Yeah, it is. Two receivers on either side of the ball. Looks like, yeah, fake handoff, throws the check down pass to Monroe. Laster forced out of bounds, gain of about 2 or 3, if that. Yeah, it's ruled no gain on the play. Sorry, gain of 2. Looks like a similar lineup just from the other hash mark design. Quarterback run straight up the middle, picks up the first down. Tackle made by Hayden Myers. Wait, no. It was just... Not sure if it was even a snap to the quarterback at all. I think it might have been a direct snap to running back. Now that run up the middle from Wallace stuffed.
Yeah, that was Randall who took that direct snap. Be surprised if BL didn't come back to that at some point.
Now 2nd and 8 from the Crusader 42-yard line. Trips to the offensive left side. That's where he's looking. No first down made. Tipped. I couldn't see who. Tipped by one of the linemen. Still unluckily made it to the receiver. Now gain of about 6 on the play. Now will be, I believe, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 3. Lakers just found their first successful pass down the field. Motion, that's Sweeney. But I believe the false start onto the Lakers.
BL hasn't had too much trouble moving the ball. They get down into the close to the red zone, and then they've had penalties, just destroy drives. Self-induced.
Yeah, they're definitely beating themselves here now. 3rd and 8 from the 47. Yeah, line up very similar formation. Sweeney over to the left side. Keller drops straight back. Intercepted by Lyndon Barganski. Go! Go inside the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown!
No flags.
Lyndon Barganski. Incredible.
That young man will not forget that play. He read that. It was unbelievable. Great job. Love it. Go Cruisies.
I was talking to him earlier today in study hall, Mr. Bryant's study hall, A block, and he said, "You have no idea how happy I'm going to be if I get a pick today, let alone a 60-yard pick six." Absolutely incredible. Lyndon got up for that interception. Flips this game on its head. Quinn Clark kick is up and good. Crusaders take the 14-point lead early in the second quarter.
Yeah, that young man is just a football player. He makes plays. I watch him all year. Throws his body into harm's way. Loves to play football. It's contagious. And now BL's got big trouble because if they don't stick with this run game and they're not patient, this could turn into a blowout really quickly.
Yeah, that's Lyndon's second interception of the year. Had a third one, but it got called back due to, I believe, a late hit on the quarterback last game. Was an incredible pick as well, but just a smart defensive player, and it's really paying off here. I believe we just need an all-time holder here. Will be number 28, I believe. That's Noah Washington. Shout out Noah. A nice kick, picked up around the 23. Early contact from Kai Shaw, and not a huge gain. BL will be starting from about the 33.
Yeah, real good hustle there by Kai. Nice job. Interesting to see now how if BL's play calling changes a little bit. I don't think it should. I think they need to stick with what they're doing for now. If they tried to make this a pass-oriented game, it's going to be tough for them.
Yeah, super strong defensive backs and a extremely strong linebacker kind of core for this Crusader team. We've seen Myers, Liam Barganski, speaking of. Yeah. Barganski gets in there, with number 9, Will Cole as well. Had some struggles with injury earlier in the season, something in his shoulder. Now finally back fully healthy and bringing the heat today. Only a gain of 1 on the last play. It will be 2nd and 9 from their own 36. Trips to the offensive right side. Snap goes straight back, fake handoff, screen pass thrown to Sweeney. One missed tackle, but a good hit to force him out of bounds. Not sure if it was it was I believe Landon Blue. Gain of about 4.
Yeah, Will over pursued there a little bit, but again, all BL's passing game is short, quick passes, and so that's just going to make it difficult for them to make any kind of progress down the field if we're pressing up.
Yeah, Sweeney with 300 yards on the season, I believe the 2nd most of any Laker, being a pretty prominent receiver, especially today. Pass thrown, caught by Wallace. No first down. It will be ruled a first down.
Might not be a terrible idea in the next minute or two for Coach Keenan to get a timeout. Guys look a little bit gassed on defense right now.
Yeah, definitely before the Lakers wear down the Crusaders too much. Now 5 receivers out. Man in motion, that's Wallace. Returns to the backfield. Hand off to Wallace, right up the gut. No gain. A great play from Myers. Finished off by West to deny any yards. Cunningham limping off the field. Dean Spate, normally at the center position, will come in for his spot.
Those big guys always get dinged up. He'll be fine. Tough kid.
Yeah, definitely not too big of an injury, just definitely exhausted, especially been in the game the majority of this game. 5 receivers out yet again. Wallace in motion over to the right side. Set up for the screen pass. Screen pass goes. Barganski runs into him, and there's no gain after that. Was a pass to, I believe, number 5, Paxton Randall.
Yeah, he stuck him, and it was done. That was a heck of a tackle.
Yeah, Randall with 22 receptions so far, now 23. Has had just short of 300 yards this season. Another prominent receiver for the Lakers. They've had a diverse. They've had a lot of guys pick up a good deal of passing yards early in the season. That's Keller from the pocket. Nearly caught, slips through the hands of Randall.
I think Landon's taking one to the house right here if he gets something that he can return. I'm not sure why they would kick it to him.
Yeah,
but if he gets a chance.
For sure, I don't expect they'll kick it anywhere near him, but punt comes super short. Bounces around the 42, doesn't get too great of a bounce. Crusaders will have some nice field positioning at around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, can't really fault the kicker there. The wind just really got a hold of it.
Will be Livingston and the Crusaders yet again. Done a pretty good job all around so far. Appears to be 2 men in the backfield yet again, Blue and West. Bryson Clark all by himself on this left side. Hand off to Blue. Finds about a yard up the middle. Blue will come off. He's been on basically this whole game, obviously. Two-way player, a lot of those on this Crusader team. Bowie West joined by one other man, can't see the number. Fake handoff, Livingston forced roll out of the pocket, throw
Cooper.
Way downfield. Cooper caught.
I got a little excited there. Sorry about that, but I mean, there was nobody near him running loose.
By all means, I mean, the short, or the throw, even just a little bit short, can't complain too much, obviously, but he could have been gone. Kind of forced to make a harder catch than it needed to be, but I don't blame Livingston with the wind. Split receivers, two on either side of the ball, and now 1st and 10 from the 26. Hand off to West, finding this right side, breaks through, 1st down.
Number 5, Lamar West, gain of 13, 1st down, St. Paul.
Yeah, Coach Keenan doing a great job calling plays. I mean, they're really mixing up the run and the pass. You just don't know what's coming next, and they can really kind of do whatever they want. So really, really good play calling.
Yeah, the Crusaders have done a great job throughout the season diversifying their offensive drives. They've, right when, I think you said this just before the game started, but right when they start covering the pass, got that strong running game and vice versa. Very similar formation, a little confusion with the play. It will be 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Gets the little shovel pass towards Blue. Gain of about 6. Gain of 5 on the play will be 2nd and 5.
See Karan checking in here. Like to maybe get something to him on a fade and just let him go to work.
Yeah, haven't seen him on offense nearly at all this season. Mostly on the D lineman, the edge rusher role now, probably playing more of a tight end. Fake handoff to West. Livingston gets in there. Touchdown, Crusaders.
That fake was nice. That fake, that comment, I'm not going to Livingston on the carry.
Even
Kind of imposing their will right now. Good stuff.
Even I thought West had the ball running up the middle. Took me a second to realize Livingston had the blockers, able to find that gap right on that far sideline and get in that end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. 5:58 left in the half. And here's Quinn Clark. Clark's kick up, and it's good. A little bit of a line drive, but we'll take it now. Crusaders up 3 scores, 21-0 over the Boys Latin Lakers.
Not sure if Quinn was trying to do it, but it's probably the best thing you can do in the wind is to just try to kick a low line drive. So well done by Mr. Clark.
For sure, success in all aspects of the game early for the Crusaders. Just need to hold this, not let that determination go away. Don't get too kind of worked up because you're up this many points. Keep the composure, and I think the Crusaders are going to do great things here. This one recovered around the 35-yard line by Sweeney, taken out to the 45, taken down by Finn Rensing and company. I'm unsure. I haven't really been paying attention. I don't believe we've seen the return of Bobby Cunningham yet. Wait, sorry. The split receivers. Sweeney in motion. Hand off to Wallace, straight up the middle. Crowded by Crusaders. Gain of about 1 on forward progress. That's West, Jones, and Miles in on the tackle. Oh, Bobby Cunningham is in there. I just couldn't see him.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to hold him out of this big game today.
Now 2nd and 8 from the 40, from their own 48. It's the Lakers. Sweeney in motion yet again over to the left side. Keller takes it straight back, fake handoff, run the middle, gain of 1, if that. Not sure if that was an option or what.
Yeah, look for either a quick pass, right? Quick passing screen game right here, or just a shot deep. They haven't really run a lot of patterns, slants over the middle of the field at all. It's just been to the outside exclusively here, so we'll see what our defense does.
Now 3rd and 7 from the 49. Very similar formation. Sweeney towards the inside. Definitely could be in motion. Safety West already over it. On the defensive right side, Keller drops well back, forced to scramble out of the pocket to this right side. Throw downfield is caught for the first down. Caught by number 7, AJ Francella.
You're St. Paul's, you can live with that for right now. Keep everything in front, no big plays, and make them go up the field.
Quick snap, sorry. Couldn't see who it was on the carry. Took the direct snap. It wasn't the quarterback. It was number 5, yeah, Paxton Randall, taking the direct snap like he did on a play earlier today. Trip to the offensive left side. It's almost perfectly set up for a screen pass. Was kind of an option. Handoff. Number 33 picks up the first down. Still on his feet. Take him down. It's number 33, Blake Connor, on the rush.
Yeah, that was a great run by BL right there, and a nice call. He looks like the running back, 33, just got a little bit hurt on that as he went off.
Yeah, already lined up yet again. Trips the offensive left side. Handoff to Wallace, right up the gut. Gain of only about 3.
Number 21, Alonzo Wallace on the carry.
Real critical time of the game here in the first half, the last few minutes of the first half and the beginning of the second, to try to win that 6 to 8 minute battle is a big deal.
Subs made. Well, now putting on the bigger guys. Wouldn't be surprised to see another run here. I believe that's Blake Griffith in the backfield. I definitely look at the ball going into his hands. Christopher Dukes Robinson as well. No, Myers is tracking Keller way downfield. Incomplete.
Looked like Keller had Luke Lopez open. He missed him, the outside receiver. He chose to go inside. Yeah.
Yeah, putting on some guys not really listed on offense, more of linemen, probably some edge rushers now getting put in the backfield, some bigger guys able to run as well. It could pose a threat for the Crusaders if it gets in one of their hands now. 3rd and 7 from the 26. 2 men in the backfield. Hand off to Wallace, straight up the middle. Big hit from Barganski. Gain of only 2. Cooper yelling something from the safety position to all of his guys. It is 4th and 5. Keller under center, 3 men in the backfield right behind him. I believe timeout called by the Lakers, first of this half. A huge play here. I mean, a score would be massive before halftime for the Lakers. Being able to just put something on the board before they head to the locker rooms would be great, obviously for the points, but definitely for the mental game as well. If you go into halftime down 3 scores, I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you're down.
Yeah, I think getting a stop here would be huge, and then getting out of the half, controlling the ball for the last minute and 20 seconds, getting out 21-0 would be outstanding.
Fourth and 5 from the 20-yard line. Elect to go for the kick. That's number 19, Matthew Meredith, with the 37-yarder. Meredith with the wind. Snap is good, hold is good. Kick is good, gotta give it to him. And some points put on the board, only about 1:20 left in this first half.
Yeah, great kick, great effort, line drive kick. Questionable decision to kick the field goal there, I think, because you're still down 3 scores, and that includes 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. I guess they just wanted to have something positive happen. I can certainly understand that as they're going in to feel good about themselves going into the half.
For sure. Now, see what they do on the kick yet again. Haven't really kicked to land in blue all day. Now West will join him deep on the kickoff. Wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of short bouncing kick here, but it is Matthew Meredith. We know he has the boot. Crusaders definitely respecting it. Huge kick over into the end zone for a touchback, and the Crusaders will start their drive from the 20.
Heck of a kickoff.
Yeah, don't see a lot of high school kickers that can just get it in the end zone if they need to, especially with this wind.
Be curious to see how aggressive BL's with their timeouts. I believe they have 2 timeouts left. Do they want to really try to be aggressive here and get stopped so they can, get another opportunity?
Yeah, Crusaders just looking. I mean, points are great, obviously, but now you're just looking to keep the ball for the rest of this half. Trip to the offensive right side. Hand off to West. Got a man all over him. That's number 53, Christopher Dukes Robinson, on the tackle, and a loss of 3.
Got to be real careful and real conservative, I think, down here right now. Protect the ball. Ball security is a big deal.
For sure, only 48 seconds and counting down. No timeout from the Lakers, Crusaders.
Yeah, I do not understand not calling timeout here when you've got a couple of timeouts. So I'm sure they have the reasons.
Hand off to Blue.
Maybe now they burn one.
Yeah, gain of about 1. Timeout taken, I believe. With 20 seconds left. 26 seconds, sorry.
The problem with waiting on that timeout is that now you're down to 26 seconds, right? So even if you do get the ball back, you're not going to have a lot of time to do anything with it.
Yeah, we'll be third and about 12. Crusaders this halftime, I mean, not much to talk about. Haven't seen a lot of major flaws in the Crusaders. Maybe a little bit about the run defense, giving up a few too many yards, but not too much. Livingston takes it straight back, fake handoff. Livingston rolls out of the pocket, throw downfield, nearly caught by Gilmer. An incredible attempt.
Tell you what, that was a heck of a throw. The arm strength, the way he was contorting his body into the wind. And most importantly, Eli didn't put the ball in harm's way. So either his guy was going to catch it or it was going to be incomplete.
Smart quarterback. It will be number 20, Howdy Calhoun, to punt yet again. His first one is pretty darn good. See if he can match that. Doesn't need to do too good, in all honesty. Only 21 seconds. Calhoun, a higher one than the first. Sails well out of bounds.
This is a big flag right here.
If he gets to redo that punt, still waiting on the call.
He's going over to Coach Keenan, I guess, and that's on BL. I'm sure he'll take whatever he can get.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really... Calhoun, not the best punt, not exactly what he was looking for. Obviously caught it. I mean, didn't even have to be that bad of a punt for the wind to just snatch it up. Penalty declined. Not sure what it was.
Yeah, don't know.
Will be 15 seconds. I believe 1 timeout left for the Lakers. So really just 2 plays, to be honest. Starting from the 30.
Cruzy's just got to keep everything in front of him. Obviously, nothing or nobody gets behind you at this point.
Trip to the offensive left side, fake handoff. Keller looking well downfield. Has some pressure on him. Throw, incomplete. Target was Sweeney. Got it. Honestly hit his chest. Just dropped.
Really good throw there by Keller. It looked like he had a slant in the middle of the field wide open, and is not looking. They just haven't been looking in the middle of the field in general. I'm not sure why, but still a really good throw there.
Trips on that far side of the field. Fake handoff yet again. Keller looking way downfield. Not threatening yet again. I mean, we're really taking away this passing game. Some good coverage on that far side by Jackson Angelo Bartlett.
Got a flag.
Flag in the backfield. holding on to the Lakers is the call now. They're going to be way back there. 2nd and 20 from the 40-yard line. 4 seconds on the clock. Just likely just heave one down there. Keller steps up, looking downfield, really has nothing. Still on his feet, but believe called out of bounds, and that will end the first half. Incredible half from the Crusaders so far, leading the Boys Latin Lakers 21-3, and we'll be back after a short break for half.
No matter the score, we've been buzzing, but that score being what it is, keeps us going, especially like me, losing my voice keeps us going.
Keep losing your voice out there. Thank you, Bronson.
Sir, thank you. We're up, of course, 21-3 after big touchdowns from Landon Blue on the rush, Lyndon Bargansky had a huge pick six, as well as Eli Livingston on another rushing touchdown. These touchdowns have been crucial, and they've been set up by big splash plays. There was a big 55-yard run by Landon Blue before his score, and of course the Linden pick six was a huge play. BL has, however, controlled the time of possession and the total plays as they lead St. Paul's in both, but they have much less to show for it. St. Paul's has really made do with what they have with those great moments. The St. Paul's moments have been big, and you can really see the heart in the team as they're out physicaling. On defense, they have not let out money round yards as they've been stacking the box and out physicaling BL. Due to this win, this game has been heavily on the ground in the rushing attacks of both teams. Running backs Lamar West and Landon Blue have made a big impact through this rushing as they both put up great games with many first downs. The passing game has been a little quieter, and we expected that due to the win. And with the score, it is positive because they do not need to pick it up as much. St. Paul's needs to get ahead of the possession on the second half and keep the ball on the ground. If they do that, that is the keys to victory. As well on defense, St. Paul's really needs to control the time of possession on defense, keeping it minimal. They need to get lots of 3-and-out drives, which has been positive because their defense have been extremely productive. So far, the team needs to keep controlling this game. They can't let it take advantage, and they can't let up on the gas as St. Paul's is up, and they need to keep that score. BL is going to come out with all they have, but it is important to stay with their foot fully down on the gas to keep pushing through this rivalry. Like Bronson said, this game means everything to St. Paul's, especially this year with playoffs standing so much in the mix. We need to keep going strong. The team is also playing very well under Coach Keenan, who has been greatly influencing. As Lyndon said, they've become very prepared in this game, watching lots of film. He said on his interception that he just read the route and the wind knocked it down perfectly into his arms. That needs to be what St. Paul's keeps doing on defense. They seem to have BL read on defense, which is very positive. As this game progresses in the second half, St. Paul's keys are keep it on the ground and keep the time of possession strong. I'm going back to the booth, and thank you. Let's get into the second half.
And we're back for the second half here on Martin D. Tulai Field. Crusaders lead the boys Latin Lakers 21-3 heading into the second half. What do you think about the first half, and what do you think the Crusaders should either change or keep doing for the second half?
The first half couldn't have gone any better, really, for the Crusaders, and I think we just need to continue to do what we do. I'm sure the coaches had the talk with them at the half about playing a complete game and looking at the score as a 0-0. And anything can happen. So I would say game plan doesn't change at all. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, Crusaders had some highlight plays in the first half. Obviously, a humongous pick six from Lyndon Bargansky. Touchdown from, it's escaping me, West. Punched it in from about the 4-yard line, I believe. I believe that was the first touchdown. And then the third touchdown, it's escaping my mind right now, but nevertheless. Oh, it was Livingston. Livingston on the run. Sorry, I forgot. Livingston picks up his second rushing touchdown of the year. And now we're here. Crusaders will start receiving the kick to start the second half. It is Landon Blue and Lamar West, of course, deep for the Crusaders, but I wouldn't be too surprised if number 19, Matthew Meredith, kicker, the senior for the Lakers, just kicks it out the back. West and Blue respecting him a lot, standing around the 5-yard line. Kick is high. Rolls out of bounds. Can't tell if it was like due to wind, kind of hooked the kick a little bit.
Yeah, that should result in some pretty good field position for us. It's unfortunate the wind is really blowing out there right to left and carried it right out of bounds.
Yeah, luckily it did dry up for today. It's been raining the last few days. We're just hoping it didn't today. Definitely would have affected the turnout and the performance, but can deal with the wind, especially with this strong running game. Unsure exactly where the Crusaders will start their drive, but it appears to be pretty far up the field. Will get spotted at the 35-yard line. Second half is underway. Quick handoff to West down the right sideline. I believe just short of the first down marker. Gain of 9. Split receivers yet again. Livingston, another handoff, very similar looking play. West picks up the first down.
Yeah, the full playbook is really wide open. It'd be nice to just put together a long drive and just drain clock. There's just so many guys on the Crusaders that can score at any time. So either way works.
Very similar formation. West on the same side. Blue in motion. Gets the pass from Livingston. Blue just can't really find anything. Runs all the way to this close sideline. Just too much horizontal, not enough vertical.
Yeah, it was a nice pursuit there by the Laker defense. Really well done.
Now 2nd and 10 from the 47 or 46. Sorry, no 47. Blue in the backfield along with West. Ball is loose, and the Lakers recover it on the Crusader 41-yard line. That was number 53, Christopher Dukes Robinson, not really forcing the fumble, but recovering it. And that stings.
Yeah, right out of the gate, a turnover. That's exactly what BL wanted and needed. They can put together something. They've moved the ball. The Lakers have moved the ball well. If they can do that without inflicting any self-inflicting wounds, you got a ball game again.
For sure, definitely not what you want to see to come out and start the second half. Now from the 43-yard line, it will be trips to the offensive left side, looking for the check down pass, doesn't fire it. Johnny Miles! Number 55, Monmouth football commit. Johnny Miles with the sack, a huge sack. About 10 yards.
Yes, Johnny gave a really touching speech this morning for his senior speech. It was really impacted our community and got a standing ovation. Not only is he a great football player, he's a great kid and loved in this community. Keller just got drilled on that play, and so kudos to him to get back up again.
Yeah, I mean, was looking at the screen pass to, I believe it was number 7, AJ Francella. Doesn't fire the pass, and it came back to bite him now. It will be 2nd and a mile. Yeah, it will be 2nd and 20 or so. Two receivers on either side of the ball. It'd be run right up the middle, still on his feet. That's number 33, Blake Connor. Appeared to be the running back too this whole season, has had about 250 yards, just under 50 carries.
Yeah, Keller can't come back in the game, and BL just got even more one-dimensional, you would think. So we'll see what they can do. BL, that is, in a tough spot here on 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and 13 it is from the 46, from the Crusader 46-yard line. Connor by himself in the backfield. Takes it straight back. Miles tracking him to throw downfield. Not even close. It was number 7, AJ Francella, takes the snap directly.
Yeah, Johnny did a great job just containing the edge, and then he closed when he needed to close, and he didn't hit the quarterback late. Great job by him and the whole defense to respond after turning the football over.
A very strong defensive line. We've seen make some big plays this season. Rashad Jones, Johnny Miles, Bobby Cunningham, Karan Wheeler at edge rusher. Seen Dean Spate a little bit, and some other fill-in guys. Big punt from Meredith, out of bounds yet again. That wind just can't deal with it.
It's got to be deflating for BL to see the quarterback go down. Really kind of think right now emotionally if St. Paul's can score, it might be a done deal.
Certainly will be 1st and 10 from the Crusader 15-yard line. And if it is number 7, AJ Francella, that keeps going out at quarterback, definitely going to be tired, super tired, playing this corner position as well. Trips to the offensive left side. A low snap. Livingston picks it up, scrambling out of the pocket. Forced to fall. And a loss of 10 on the play.
all of a sudden we're not executing here in its dangerous place of the field.
Yeah, we'll be 2nd and 20 from the 5-yard line. Got to be careful. Just not finding much. Gain of about 2 or 3. Just 2. Will be about 3rd and 18 from their own 7-yard line. Crusaders need something big here. Empty set for Livingston.
Still haven't gone up top for Cooper.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That's where Livingston's looking early. Has plenty of time in the pocket. Kind of collapses on him. Livingston scrambling, still on his feet, but gets to the original line of scrimmage, but not much farther than that. Just had nobody open, didn't want to risk some sort of interception, and it will be Calhoun out for the punt.
Yeah, smart play there. Cooper, they're rolling a double team towards him, and Eli did a nice job to just hold on to the football there.
Not a bad snap. Calhoun, a line drive punt, incredible, straight over the head of Cooper Monroe. Laster. Monroe still on his feet, moving a whole lot horizontally. Finally forced out of bounds by Kai Shaw.
Getting a little feisty down there on that sideline.
But a great punt. Calhoun doing a great job at keeping his punts out of the wind. The line drives, flag, and I think it will be something about the extracurriculars. No, we'll just be holding on to the Lakers, pushing back even farther. Laster does a great job at that kind of outside contain on the kickoffs, forcing him to go back to the middle of the field, run into a whole bunch of Navy jerseys, and now turns out to be a great punt from Calhoun. Started around the 7 or like around the 10-yard line. Now Lakers on the 31.
So Keller's back in now. One play really is all BL needs to get back in this game.
Yeah, Wallace in the backfield. Wallace gets the snap up the middle. Crusaders stuff. Bobby Cunningham and company just denying anything on that run up the middle. Screen pass thrown to Cooper Monroe. Crusaders are all over it. No, Hayden Myers misses a tackle, but Barganski comes in to clean up. Gain of about 5 or 6. It will be.
It looked like when he caught that ball, his knee was down. I'm not quite sure if the referees missed that or not. It was a bang-bang play. Regardless, good defense.
Will be a big 3rd and 4 here for the Lakers. Need to get some points here soon if they want to really stay in it. Trips to the offensive left side. Keller takes the snap straight back. Fake handoff. Pocket collapses on him, gets it out. Great wrap from number 9, Will Cole. We really missed him as that strong linebacker roll wraps up the feet. Gain of about 1, and it was the completion to A.J. Francella, the junior.
Yeah, BL is going to have to go for this, obviously, here, I believe. You know, with coming up on 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Four receivers out. Snap taken quickly. Flag down on the play. Lakers get nowhere near the first down. Penalties onto the Lakers. Now will be 4th and 8 from their own 35-yard line. Or 4th and 8, sorry. But punt is in order from Meredith. Rolls all the way to about the 23. Not a half bad punt. So Livingston will take the field yet again. No points yet in this opening 8 minutes of the first half.
BL's defense really has played well today. They've given up essentially 14 points because they didn't give up the pick six. So BL's defense has done enough to stay in this game. Maybe they can make a play on defense now, but kudos to their defense.
For sure. We'll get set for play now. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Receivers spread out evenly. Livingston takes a straight back hand off to West down the sideline. Gain of about 1, if that. Gain of 2. Will be 2nd and 8 now from the 25. Two men in the backfield. That's West and Blue. Blue in motion, deep. Hand off to West. Got guys all over and the ball's loose. And I think the Lakers recover it. That is not what you want to start this half. 2 turnovers in 2 possessions.
Yeah, I don't know who made the hit, but a great hit by BL. Again, just reiterating, their defense is playing well. They're putting their offense in a good spot to score with a short field. And, BL scores a touchdown, all of a sudden, it can get a little bit tricky when on the St. Paul's end. So it's up to our defense now to respond like they did earlier.
For sure now. 1st and 10 from the Crusader 26. Trips to the offensive left. Hand off to Wallace, looking straight up the gut. Falls forward, gain of about 5. A stop here would just be huge, bailing them out of another fumble.
St. Paul sideline's gotten quiet too. It's somebody needs to make a play here to get some more energy on that sideline.
Yeah, I mean, look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be happy, but as of late, not really much to be too happy about. Deep motion, hand off to Wallace. 1st down. Ends up being a gain of about 7 or 8 yards.
Yeah, Wallace runs extremely hard. He's a tough kid, and he finishes his runs well. Their offensive line is starting to open up some holes inside for him as well.
Yeah, a lot of two-way linemen on this Crusader team definitely getting worn down, especially with all these running plays. Franchella completed. Barganski gets the early contact, gain of about 7. His own brother, Liam Barganski, comes in to clean it up. Will be 2nd and 5 from the 11-yard line now. One of their first times, if not their first time in the red zone. Can't really recall exactly right now. Sweeney in motion over to the left, trips to the offensive left side. Keller takes a snap straight back, handoff to Wallace up the middle, no first down. Gain of about 2. Now 3rd and 3 from what will be the, I believe, 8-yard line. Be interested to see. I mean, you know that the chances are they give it right back to Wallace, but obviously they've established that run game. I wouldn't be too surprised to see some sort of short pass. Yeah, no, not given to Wallace. Keller runs it. Tackle made, Hayden Myers. No first down. Now, I think if you are the Lakers, you just got to go for it. You got to punch one in the end zone on 4th and 5 from the 10-yard line. Field goal doesn't do you much good. I mean, Meredith and the kicking squad comes out, but I would keep your eyes on a fake here. Would be a 27-yard field goal. Definitely has it in his range. Nobody really lined up for the fake. Yep, Meredith's kick is good.
Yeah, that's a win for the St. Paul defense. Not quite sure why you're trying to kick a field goal there. I feel like your players, you're basically telling your players that you're not going to pick up the first down. You don't have the confidence to pick up the first down. However, their defense has been playing really well. And so I'm sure they're considering that they're going to get the ball back a bunch. Maybe go for it later.
Yeah, now definitely looking at Meredith kick one out the back yet again, but this offense doesn't need to do anything great. Don't even need to necessarily score points. Just need to not turn it over, chew some clock, have only 1:36 left in this first quarter. You'll get a free break somewhere in that drive. Just need to keep the ball, avoid the 3 and out, avoid the turnovers, and I think we'll be golden here. Big kick doesn't make it to the end zone. Caught by Landon Blue. Blue has one more blocker downfield, but just field too small. And he's forced out of bounds around the 25.
All right, well, this is obviously a huge possession to get back into a rhythm and to start playing some disciplined football here in the second half.
For sure, it will be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Crusaders not much success in the last few drives. Need to find some sort of method of just keeping the ball in their possession. It'll be a pretty standard formation. Livingston, handoff to West. West breaks up the middle, finds the first down, moving the chains early in the drive. Trips to the offensive right side now, 1st and 10 from the 36. A little bit of a low snap. Livingston drops straight back, has a second in the pocket, throw over the middle. Should have been intercepted if I'm being quite honest. Number 4, Emmett Denoho and Cooper Monroe have a hard collision in the middle of the field. Monroe will be able to stand up, but definitely shaken up. A hard hit from his own man. Just didn't see each other. But a dangerous throw from Livingston.
Eli has generally done a great job this year, protecting the football, keeping the ball out of harm's way. He'd like to have that one back, but no harm, no foul. And just need to go ahead and convert here.
Yeah, we'll be 2nd and 10 from 36 yet again. Attempted the pass. Wouldn't be surprised if we go to the run here, pick up a few yards. Definitely pass on 1st and 10 wasn't the worst choice, but trips to the offensive right side yet again. A very similar formation. Clark all by himself on the left. Livingston has a little bit of pressure on him. Rolls out of the pocket. Throw way downfield towards Cooper. It's caught! Cooper!
It's only a matter of time before the Coopster gets going. Just lost his footing there. Would have been a touchdown. Great find by Eli. We've just kind of seen that all year long.
Livingston down on the field, not sure of what injury. Didn't see any sort of hit. I believe a flag was down roughing the passer, I believe. Took a hit. An incredible pass down the field, though. Flew at about 50 yards to Cooper. And obviously, like I said earlier before the game, Cooper unstoppable one-on-one, but we're gonna see what's up with Livingston here.
Yeah, the medical staff and multiple coaches, Coach Keenan out there to check on him. Certainly don't want to speculate here, but it didn't look like he looked extremely uncomfortable, obviously being injured, but just a little bit more uncomfortable than normal. Didn't quite see what happened, but in roughing the passer situation, usually you're pretty exposed to get hit. Not quite sure. Hope he's okay.
I mean, Cooper picks up even more yards, probably around 700-yard mark on the season. He's averaging 90 yards a game, no short of that now. Livingston able to get up onto his feet, walk it off by himself, but I think we might see a change in quarterback here, even if it's temporary. Livingston seems to be walking all right, but if it's any sort of injury, might not want to make him come back on. I believe it will be number 1, Jackson. I mean, actually, I'm not sure who takes the quarterback position. I thought yeah, it will be Jackson Angelo Bartlett. Has played quarterback in just 1 or 2 games. I know last season played against Pilati at the quarterback position. Livingston was injured. We'll see how he does now. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, handoff straight up the middle to West. Touchdown, Crusaders. West picks up his second of the day. First play with Jackson Angelo Bartlett at quarterback. Definitely expected the run. West finds a crucial block as he makes it through the lineman and in the end zone.
That's Crusader football right there. Back to business here at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, West didn't even really catch any contact as he made his way all the way through the defense. Now Quinn Clark, 4 for 4 on the day.
Quinn is super animated after making that kick. That was some really good stuff. I'll have to remind him of that in psychology class on Monday morning. Gotta love it when kickers get excited. It's just, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Quinn Clark has been extremely consistent. I know he had like one missed kick in the first, well, it wasn't even a conference game. It was against St. Albans. Had an unfortunate missed kick, but at least from these home games I've seen, incredibly consistent. Don't remember him missing any of those extra points. Obviously, the Crusaders not really a team to attempt many field goals. Haven't seen him on any this season so far, but will be Austin Daniel.
Austin's been outstanding today.
Same kick. Covered around the 35. A great tackle made. Barganski brothers. Liam Barganski. Incredible. Wraps up his man. That's Paxton Randall on the return.
I can't say enough about Liam Barganski. I mean, kid is hobbling off the field a couple possessions ago, hurt. And then he's running down on kickoff. And making plays. It's just, it's awesome.
Yeah, Barganski in only 7 games amassed 48 total tackles, leading the team, 5 tackles for loss. Just an incredible at that linebacker position. 1 interception as well. And, yeah, just looking, or a huge part of this strong set of linebackers. Handoff right up the middle to Connor. No gain. Pushed back. I believe Bobby Cunningham got most of the tackle.
Flag.
Yeah, it appears there will be flag onto the Lakers there. I believe it was a personal foul. Now only 16 seconds left, puts him way back. I believe 2nd down and a mile. Looks like about 23. Interested to see what the Lakers bring here. I mean, you would assume a pass. Timeout called by the Crusaders.
At the end of the third quarter, St. Paul's is up 28-6 following the Lamar West rushing touchdown in the final minute. That play was set up by a huge pass to Andrew Cooper that spread the field. Sadly, on that play, quarterback Eli Livingston went down with injury we assume to be a concussion. St. Paul's needs to keep on the gas in the fourth quarter to close out this game, as most of the third quarter was slow with many punts. After the big play, they need to continue the progression into the end of the game. Back to the booth.
And we're back. Sorry, a little bit late. The run doesn't make it too far. Gain of about 2 or 3. Will be 3rd and 19, I believe now. No, it's 3rd and 20 from their own 29-yard line. Looks to be yet another running formation. Keller from under center rolls out of the pocket. Looking down the sideline. Bobby Cunningham's on him. Intercepted by Barganski again! I think there's going to be a roughing the passer call taking away. Linden is the most unfortunate guy ever. That's now 2 times this season. Found the interception, and a roughing the passer call comes in. Yeah, Linden's definitely not going to be too delighted with that one. Really just out of his control. Couldn't see who was on the
Coach Keenan pretty animated over there, having, let's just say, conversations with the official.
Yeah, unsure where the ball is going to end up here. Appears to be 1st and 10 from the 44.
The coach just decided to walk away from the official. Probably a good move.
Not the right time. Definitely not the right time.
Had the pleasure of coaching with Coach Keenan in basketball a couple of years ago. It was just a blast. He's so good for young men, cares about the kids, and he's definitely intense.
For sure, and now I will believe, we'll get set for play. 1st and 10 from the Lakers 44-yard line. 2 men in the backfield yet again. That's Connor and Wallace. Full run formation, but we saw it last time, and Keller rolled out of the pocket. We'll see what this play has to hold. Crowd in the box. Shovel pass to Wallace. Loss of about 1, I believe. Couldn't see who made the tackle. The flag flies. Flag onto the Crusaders. Couldn't see exactly who, and the chains will move. Way down, personal foul, I believe, of sorts. All the way to the Crusader 44, or 43, sorry.
I'm not sure what happened on that.
Now very similar formation. Connor gets the handoff straight up the gut. Still on his feet. Gain of what looks like about 6.
It is definitely getting chippy down there. It's important for St. Paul's to focus and be disciplined.
Now, gain of 5 will be 2nd and 5 from the 39-yard line.
You'd think BL might be in a little bit more of a hurry breaking the huddle than they are. There's 10 minutes left in the game. They're down by 22.
Still 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff Wallace. Wheeler climbs on top of him. I'm sure some other Crusaders in the mix as well. And most of the receivers come back on. I think we're going to try passing game a little bit more now, or at least pose the threat. 3rd and 5 from the 39-yard line.
Again, just time ticking away, and the Crusaders will take it.
For sure, not a huge sense of urgency being down 3 scores. Now 4 receivers out yet again. Fake handoff, throw over the middle. It's low, nearly intercepted by West, but pass incomplete.
I think it was a good thing it hit the ground and it was not accurate, because if he had a beat on that football, he might have been gone. Really, really good job there.
Now, I mean, you kind of got to go for it. Obviously, knowing this coach might just go for the kick. Now 4th and 5, or 4th and 4 now from the 38.
Yeah, I think that'd be a long field goal. That would be 55 yards.
Yeah, he's got it. Trips to the offensive left side. Pass over the middle, complete, but an incredible tackle made from West. And the Crusaders recover the ball. I wouldn't be surprised just keeping the ball on the ground. 9 minutes to play, up 3 scores, plus some 2-point conversions.
Looks like Jackson is in there again.
Yeah, Livingston still out of the game now. Even more enticing to just keep the ball on the ground. Not saying Angelo Bartlett can't throw the ball, but definitely less experienced with throwing. Obviously, handoffs much easier on the quarterback, and a timeout taken by one of the football teams. I believe BL.
Couldn't ask for a more beautiful day out here. The wind looks like it's dying down, maybe a little bit, although goalposts are shaking. But beautiful, beautiful day. BL out here. Great rivalry. Both teams playing really, really hard.
Now, 4 receivers out, 2 on either side, but I think, yeah, low snap. I believe ball was dead, loss of about 3 or 4. Angelo Bartlett just couldn't keep control of the snap and get the handoff cleanly. Very similar formation for the Crusaders. Angelo Bartlett, much cleaner this time. Gets a big block. Another one. West cuts inside. Great blocks there. Number 42, Cole Cantor, what do you know? Andrew Cooper as well. Make sure to not get any flag calls, but hit 2 crucial blocks. Pick up about 25 or 26 yard rush down this close sideline.
Yeah, Cantor did a good job there, sealing the edge and not blocking in the back. Really good run.
Now 1st and 10 from the 45, the Lakers 45 this time. Fake handoff yet again. Angelo Bartlett takes it for himself. Runs into the back of Cooper, but still a gain of about 5 or 6.
Yeah, not sure how that's not a late hit out of bounds. He was maybe 2 or 3 yards out of bounds and got hit. The crowd is not super happy about it because the Crusaders were called for multiple 15-yard penalties. So yeah, they need to make sure that the officials need to make sure they're staying on top of that, especially 7.5 minutes left in the game and a lopsided score.
It will be gain of 6 yards, not half bad. Angelo Bartlett, we've seen at this receiver position, averaging about 31 yards a game. Has had some great catches. Had one earlier today, getting the Crusaders deeper into the red zone, allowing, I believe it was West, to punch in the touchdown. But now at this quarterback position, I wouldn't be surprised, like he just did, to use his feet there.
St. Paul's also really smart now with a 3-touchdown cushion, getting some guys in on offense that haven't been in and resting some guys that play both ways. Super smart by the coaching staff.
Yeah, especially don't need points per se, just need to keep the ball. Trips to the offensive right side. Ball fumbled yet again in the handoff. Just couldn't. Loss of about 5. Now will be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 8 it will be from the.
I think St. Paul's might be smart now to just make everything as simple as possible on offense. Going down to the exchanges, which you take for granted when your regular quarterback's in the game. Just super vanilla moving forward.
Play called dead. Timeout by Coach Keenan. Get your guys together for this big 3rd down.
Yeah, your quarterback's out. Everything is out of whack. Your timing, getting the plays in, getting the guys out of the huddle. There's a lot goes into just getting a snap off. And so, good timeout just to settle the guys here and remind them about ball security and just being disciplined. Be lying if I wasn't thinking about Eli and how his health is. That's put a little bit of a damper on things until we maybe get an update on how he's doing. If we do get an update, we'll pass it along to you.
For sure, 2 men in the backfield. It's Blue and West, as expected. Angelo Bartlett, handoff cleanly to Blue. Blue breaks up the middle, still has room. Blue out to the 15-yard line. Incredible run to pick up the 1st down, and a great tackle made from Emmett Donoho to deny the touchdown.
He looked like he maybe was a little bit dinged up. on that. Maybe he's just tired.
Yeah, been two-way player, been playing almost every snap of today's game. Definitely has earned the right to be tired for sure, being such a big contributor for the Crusaders today. Thought it was a fake handoff, sold it really well, but apparently not. Gain of about 3 for West.
At this point, too, you want to try, I would think, to get some of your two-way players or guys you're really depending on in the playoffs, if you can, to get them off the field as soon as you can. You know, you want to win the game and not take that for granted, but you also have bigger eyes on the prize next week in the playoffs. You would hate to see a guy get hurt, a key guy, or any guy, but especially a key guy in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, Crusaders looking at a home game versus John Carroll with a win here, which is now obviously expected. Handoff West yet again, straight up the middle. Finds a little bit of space. Not sure if he finds the first down. They don't give it to him. Will be 3rd and 1 from the 8-yard line.
Looks like Livingston's got his maybe knee wrapped with some ice, maybe hopefully just a contusion there. But he's standing on the sideline talking to Coach Coleman.
Yeah, good to see him back. Like, obviously not going to return to the football game, but back out on the sideline. Handoff to West. West breaks through, no touchdown, picks up the first down in the process, though. Down at around the 2-yard line. West has had an incredible day so far. Obviously, 2 touchdowns and a huge sum of yards. Not exactly sure, but definitely contributed to the Crusaders taking such a big lead here. Interesting formation. Trips to the offensive right side. No receivers on the left. Hand off to West. Surprise, surprise! It's not a touchdown. Wow, I really thought he got in there. Will be 2nd and goal from about the half-an-inch line. I'm looking at West to punch one in here. Similar formation. Fake handoff West. Angelo Bartlett has it. He's in there. Touchdown, Crusaders. Flags down on the play after the touchdown.
Not sure what that flag's for, but it was after we scored. If that was a flag due to the celebration, I don't know about that. I mean, the kid said something, that's one thing.
Now I'm really confused why the fans would ever leave this game so early. Yeah, it will be, I believe, a penalty on the Crusaders, but kick is up and it's good. 5 for 5 today. Quinn Clark, love to see it.
Quinn was much more nonchalant there for sure. At this point, 5 for 5. He's killing it. Number 21, the senior.
Crusaders just looking to close it out. I think reality's kind of settling in here with the fans and the players on the sideline. More hype than ever, and Austin Daniel will be kicking off from his own 25-yard line as opposed to the 40. 2:56 on the clock. Austin Daniel, not a bad kickoff, makes it to about the 35. Still on his feet, passes the 50. Not a bad return, but, well, good field positioning for the Lakers.
Another flag.
I thought I saw holding onto like Kai Shaw, but obviously not sure till we see the call.
Another great kickoff there by number 88, Austin Daniel.
Yeah, will be against the Lakers. I think it is what I saw there against Shaw. Maybe another guy as well, but now from their own 45, Lakers start what is very likely to be their last drive. I believe 2 timeouts. Trips to the offensive right side. Handoff right up the middle. Gain of about 4. And that's Wallace. Now 2nd and 6 from the 48-yard line. Man in motion, handoff to Wallace, looking to get the right side. Decides to go up the middle, gain of about 3 or 4. Now 3rd and 3 from the Crusader 48. Handoff to Connor. And big tackle made from Barganski. Some other guys got a piece of it. Carson Corrales, number 75.
Yeah, like Corrales, he brings energy, toughness there, and getting after it. Love it.
Now 4th and 5, might as well go for it. Don't have too much to lose. Only 50 seconds, and I think just a great game of football the Crusaders have played so far, and obviously now coming to an end is the regular season. Now will be the punt coming in from number 12, Joey Keller. Heck of a punt, to be honest, to about the 7-yard line, but Crusaders can get in victory formation. Incredible. All these seniors that stepped up to be leaders in this game. Younger guys, you got Lyndon Barganski doing his thing. Howdy Calhoun doing his thing. The sophomores represented in this team. And just an incredible game.
Total team effort. Great job by the coaching staff, the players, great fan support. just a real special day here at the stadium.
Yeah, I think Livingston is looking well enough to be able to play in the playoffs. I mean, obviously, I'm very unsure of his exact injury or his status, but with that knee from the Crusaders, it is victory on Halloween afternoon.
Love to see this kid so excited. So great for this program. Really, really beautiful to watch today.
Yeah, incredible flip in this I can't speak English right now, of this program. Coach Keenan obviously being a huge part of that, being able to bring this group of guys an undefeated regular season, 7-0, first in the B Conference, and we're don't leave just yet. We're definitely going to get some interviews after the players settle in a little bit. All the fans ready to storm the field. Now Crusaders take the victory in this specific matchup 2 years in a row. I know last year West came up with a huge game-winning interception, and now here it is. I think we're going to see quite an electric moment here from this St. Paul's community, from this football team.
Love it.
And from everybody on this campus. And there it is. Absolutely incredible. Incredible.
Halloween uniforms, or costumes, I should say. And
got Scooby-Doo's out there, Lilo and Stitch. And what an incredible end to what has been a super fun and well-planned Spirit Week. Coming down to obviously big football game everybody was expecting, and Crusaders just went out and they got the job done. I mean, I know the energy was here before this game. I think we're gonna send it down to Ashton in just a minute. Just an overall great defensive plays we saw. Obviously, I've said it before. Barganski, this whole defensive line doing a super good job today. Guys like Rashad Jones, Johnny Miles, Bobby Cunningham, Karan Wheeler, just great pressure put on the quarterback, and some big offensive plays, of course. Livingston leading this offense for most of the game. Unfortunately came down with an injury, but nevertheless, Crusaders come out on top for the second year in a row, and it's just a super good look for this football program. I think, especially with these younger guys in the program, we're going to see this team be strong for a few years at least in a row with the undefeated regular season. Absolutely incredible. And now the presentation of the Alumni Cup to the Crusaders. And here it is at
Boys Latin Alumni Association President Sean Walter and head of school Chris Post will now present the Alumni Challenge Football Cup to the winning captains of St. Paul's. Congratulations, Crusaders, and well fought, Lakers.
I'm here with Coach Keenan following the big victory. It's your second year in a row winning the Alumni Cup. What's that mean to you and the team?
Well, I think it means everything to us as we hadn't won it back-to-back years since like 2012 and 2013. I think it's been a special opportunity. This is a special group of young men. Last year and this year, they bought into the concept of competing and playing with heart, and I couldn't be more proud of our young men.
And secondly, what mindset did you preach going into this big matchup?
Just the fact that once the pomp and circumstance was over and we got on the field, that it was us and Boys Latin, and that we just had to play. And we had to do what we did all year and compete.
Thank you. Go celebrate with your team, Coach.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Evan. Congrats on the big win, guys. What's that game mean to you?
It means a lot. It means the word to put our year on a trophy.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we've been living for. August 4th. This has been definitely a check mark on the calendar. But you know what? It's just a stepping stone. We're going for a chip this year, right?
Obviously, it means a lot, but it ain't nothing we ain't used to. We've been doing this all year. We've been playing for it all year. And as we showed, they ain't really nothing, but it's nice to keep the cup home.
Landon and Lamar, of course, you guys are seniors. How's this senior season been as we wrap up the regular season and head into playoffs?
We've been dominating. We proud of dominating, winning every single game. But we still gotta stay humble and continue to play great as we go into the playoffs.
The senior season has been going to plan, you know. We've been grinding all summer, all year, so we just expecting to win, of course, but of course we gotta stay humble, keep eating, stay hungry, but we do what we do.
And lastly, Lyndon, of course, you had a pick six and another interception. How's that feel in this big rivalry game?
It feels great, but I couldn't have gotten there without my guy 3 blocking for me. You know, I'm so slow, so there's no way I was making it without him. So, but really, we just playing as a team. Just feeding off everybody, feed off my captains, and just keep eating.
Thank you, guys. Great win. Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
Again, I'm Alton Bowser, and I was joined by Brett Cantor in the booth. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to our incredible staff behind this game, making this whole broadcast possible. And again, an incredible football game we saw today. And yeah, thank you again to Mr. Byers, making this incredible program and giving everybody this opportunity. And again, thank you, and I'm Alton Bowser. This has been a St. Paul Sports Network production.
Adding one thing to that, I don't often do anything on the mic, but I'm Evan Hawker, the president of SPSN. I'd like to thank all you guys, the viewers. You're the reason this program's possible. Huge shout out to Mr. Byers and everyone else behind the scenes that's making this possible. Thank you guys. And